We're back? I think we're back. YouTube? Online? Yes? Okay. Back. As well, welcome in. How you going? We're back. Good, good, good. Alright, alright. YouTube chat there. Bam. Bam, bam. Lovely. Took longer than promised? I failed. Do you know what? It's someone in game messaged me. That's what happens. Someone messaged me in game, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta type to them." Now, oh man, because I've just started stream. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna snooze that. We had an ad break incoming, but I just snoozed it, so it'll be in 5 minutes. Because that's very annoying. Welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone's doing good and coming back in. I apologize. I just had to restart stream so that I can stream back on YouTube. We're having some issues earlier today with the stream, with multi-streaming not working. So yeah, that should be all good there. Lovely. So let's get back into it. But yeah, no, I do apologize for having to do that. Let's just check everything over on the YouTube's all good. That's good that that fixed itself with a bit of time. So I kind of figured Restream would eventually fix that. Awesome. Cool. All right, we're back in. Let's get back into it. Maybe I'll do a little bit of inventory clearing quickly while we're here. But yeah, welcome in as well. How you doing? Good to see ya. My phone Twitch just gave up. True. Maybe it was because I stopped. Was it when I stopped stream? Did it like crash or something? Let's see. Do I have my VIP? Ah, oh, you know what? My character's not VIP anymore. Which is fine, actually. I mean, we don't really need VIP things. Yeah. Minecraft 2, I had to restart the app. Really? That is so annoying. Well, I don't know. Was anyone watching on PC when I restarted stream? Because what I was curious is if I stop my stream and then I start it a couple minutes later, Stream Elements just... Bro, Stream Elements just so behind. I'm now live? Okay, it's probably just... But yeah, I was kind of curious whether it just turned back on instantly. Thank you, Stream Elements, yep. Mine just eventually sorted itself out without me touching it. Cool, because that's what I was hoping for, is that if there's an issue and stream restarts, you guys should still be in the chat. You should even still be able to chat when the stream's ended. And you'll have like the stream, you know, empty screen. But as soon as I start it up again, it should go back on that screen, so you shouldn't actually have to do anything. Which is my hope, because it's always an annoying ending stream. But yeah. What would we do without you, Stream Elements? I know, right? Yeah. What would we do? Yeah, so I'm not a VIP, so I need to find an actual vendor. I should have done some crafting before I left that. But I was gonna get VIP again, but I was like, you know what? I'm good. I am good. Can showcase how easy it is to just play with that. Oh, I want that back. Play with that VIP. Oh yes, the house. I saw you sent that message as well. As I totally just blanked it. Sorry. It just kind of froze after a bit. I don't think it liked you started streaming again. True. But yeah, the house. Did you want to come see it? Yes, definitely, definitely. Let me do this book quest. Let me finish off with this. Let me sell some stuff, finish off the book quest we're just doing. And then if you're down, if you're online or whenever, I'd be happy to come around and have a look. That sounds awesome. Whenever you're ready, sure. Cool. Oh, that sounds cool. Is that the your kinship house or your sort of personal house? And it does look like the ad break is incoming now, by the way, guys. So in about 40 seconds, I do apologize. But I'm not going to be doing anything too interesting, just selling my inventory. And maybe I'll even take some extra time to sell inventory stuff. Yeah. Kinship house. Cool. Awesome. I just realized you were coming through my laptop speakers, not my headphones. I'm wondering why you were so quiet. True. I'm curious as well, like, how this new microphone, the volume of it is, because from what the initial microphone itself is a bit quiet, so I've bumped it a little bit up, but it's one of those things, like if someone gets an ad or something like that, I feel like that's a good comparison, because the volume of the ad and the volume of the stream, if they can be matched, then that's nice, right? Then you don't get blasted with like a really loud ad randomly. Yes, I'll just sell some stuff while I'm waiting for the ads. I haven't seen much of your old microphone, only in clips, but I reckon it's at a good volume. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's more just because I think it's at a good volume as well. It's like, if you get it, and you wouldn't get ads at the moment because you got that gifted sub, Raider. But for anyone that gets ads, that's sometimes how I test on streams whether the audio's balanced right or mixed right, is like by watching for a bit and then getting an ad and seeing if the ad volume sounds like the same as the voice and the in-game volume, then that's perfect, you know? Thank you, Marv. Yes, I know, right? Marv the legend. I'm sure he's around. If we say Marv enough, maybe it'll summon him. Marv, 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 Marv. Say his name 3 times in a mirror. I've awoken! Oh, see, there we go. Dude, I seriously wouldn't be surprised if you were actually in bed, half asleep, knowing how hard you work, and like, man, I hope we actually summoned him. Okay. We'll disenchant all those. Yes, yeah. Say his name and summons him. That's it, right? I wasn't expecting that to work so well.
Great once more.
Oh, it's nice having Restream back on. As much as Restream can be a bit annoying with stuff like that, it just simplifies things for me. I think it's funny. I think it was the first stream I watched of you was when you were first trying the new mic. True. I think because it was a Subnautica stream, wasn't it? I think it was the first stream. You're right. Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah, because I used to just use this bad boy here, which, you know what I just realized? I forgot to disable because sometimes it can cause echoing. Let's disable that in case that suddenly fixes things. Maybe I'll suddenly sound better now. If anyone noticed in this sudden change, that would be funny, but I don't think it would have been. But yeah, I used to be using this bad boy, which was fine. The problem I was having is this microphone was starting to die, and like every day the baby comes in and tries to pull out my headphones from the computer, and she like bends the cord, so it's been getting more and more bent, and I was getting more and more worried that one day I'd try to start stream and then my microphone would be broken. And I was like, all right, time to upgrade. Like this one still works, but that's why I use it as headphones as well. But yeah, didn't upgrade. Good microphone as well, this one. I haven't really shown much stuff about it or said much about it, but if anyone is interested, and I should do a thing on the Twitch as well where people put their computer specs and that sort of thing, because I think it could be handy to just know what people are running. But where is the manual? Because I wanted to mention the microphone, because what was it, a fine K688, which was a really good budget microphone. If you're looking for something that's on a, like, here you go. Wait, where's? Let's get a bit of a different angle here. I'll do a little showcase. Good microphone, good shape, good pop filter as well. It's a directional one, so if I'm above, you'll hear me better. If I'm below here, underneath, you're not going to be hearing me as much, you know? And yeah, it was like, it cost me like $90 Australian off Amazon. Let me just mute while I move things around. But yeah, let's get the camera back up there. Yeah, nice microphone, cheap, 90 bucks. I know, right? Insane deal. And I think that's the thing. I did a heap of research comparing mics. And there's that really popular Shure microphone that a lot of people use that costs like hundreds, thousands of dollars. I think it's like more like hundreds of dollars, right? But this is like a perfect sort of like cheaper budget option that's, yeah, being really well. I'm able to record like music with it as well. But I wanted to get a microphone like this so I can record, play guitar and stream and stuff, because it means I can pull the guitar out and it's directional, so I can aim it at my voice and aim it at the guitar, you know, so it's nice. But yeah. Nice Beatles jumper as well. Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't realize you noticed that. The Abbey Road. Yeah, it's one of my favorite jumpers actually. It's such a comfy jumper. Once Restream is working, it is wonderful. Yeah, just simplifies things. The charging cord on my headset is dying. Oh, is that something you can replace? Like, is that cord like a USB-C cord or like a micro USB cord? Or is it the actual port on the headphones? Where do we go? I've just been going in circles, guys. By the way, hi Twitch. Hello, Alone Radar 01 over in YouTube. I swear I've heard your name before somewhere. I swear, it's really, it rings a bell. What's your favorite activity going in circles? with like a brush, or with like a pencil, or just on foot,
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
or I feel like there could be many other ways, but yeah, Dirtboy-2 messaged me. Yeah, sorry, I got lost as well. As soon as I've done this, I'll come check out the house because I'm keen to see it. Did you know circles don't exist? How? I feel like if circles don't exist, then everything doesn't exist. Then existing doesn't exist, and they'll always have some form of imperfection. Oh, so like a perfect circle doesn't exist, right? But I guess the definition of a circle is that it isn't perfect because it can't be perfect. So circle doesn't mean perfect circle, but a perfect circle means perfect circle, right? Well, my brain is falling apart, but yeah. And I'm breaking my legs falling off things as well. Yeah, I don't know though, I guess, is there something... Everything is ellipses. It's true. But does the definition of the word circle mean it is perfect? Or is the definition more that it's... A circle is an object that looks like that, which means it's up to the human eye, you know? So if it looks like a perfect circle, then it is, whether or not it, you know, it is or isn't. Yeah, whether or not it isn't, I guess. Oh, okay. A circle needs to have a constant radius. True. Oh, yeah, that's true. Right. Well, okay, yeah, so that part of it. The definition of perfect circle is that all points are the same distance from the center point, but because the universe doesn't go infinitely small, there will always be some imperfection. Okay, I see what you mean, though. Yeah. Yeah. And so I would probably say that that's like a perfect circle, right? But the word circle, I feel like, takes all of that into account. So it's like circles do exist, but a perfect circle doesn't exist. Because circles are just like what we know as of that, which has the imperfections. Right? Could potentially say the same for squares. No squares, only rectangles. See, I feel like it's the same thing then, right? The reason there's a difference is because it's about, is it perfect or not perfect? Which the truth is, there are many things in life that the perfect version don't exist, right? Isn't it like that? There's nothing truer than that, right? Because I guess what are the rules? The rules of like, you know, a circle, I feel like are still true, even if it isn't perfect, right? Because the rules of a circle is to do with the like radius, circumference, which are numbers that aren't infinitely big. So there is going to be some, there's always going to be some inconsistencies.
With your help, we will be ready
Colloquially,
for anything.
we have a point where it's close enough. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like a human eye. But I guess for a circle, the way you figure it out is that radius part, right? Or is the circumference the same everywhere around the circle? Think of a screen. You can't actually make a perfect circle. The universe also has a pixel called Planck length. Ah. Oh, as in... Oh my god, okay. So, wait, you're saying as in... Because pixels go up and... up like a staircase, right? A circle wouldn't be perfectly curved. But... Yeah, and I guess down to a certain layer, the universe. I don't. the universe pixel thing is what's breaking my mind. Like a Minecraft circle. Yeah.
With your help, we will be ready for anything.
Bev.exe stopped working. Yeah, that broke my brain a bit. What's a planked? Is that how you spell it? Planck's length. Smallest possible measurable length. Oh my god, okay, yeah. So this is why it broke my brain. Approximately 1.6 times 10 to the power of minus 35. 10 to the power of minus 35. Because what's 10 to the... So that's with like, that's like point with 35 zeros, right? Wow. And so the theory is that a Planck is a cube of measurement. It's not like... It's a cubic length. Was that what you're saying, right? But I guess because that's the smallest... Well, it's the smallest possible measurable length, which means it can get smaller, but it's not measurable, right? My brain. So 35 units after the decimal. Yeah, yep. Wow. Okay. Did you know the chances of you spontaneously teleporting 50 kilometers to the left are low, but not zero? Wait. So does that mean... Not lol, yeah, it's alright. I figured that out. I figured that part out. That part I figured out. but the rest of it, I'm not too sure about the rest. Is that... Okay. If the chances aren't zero, then that means it's happened before, right? I don't know about that one. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That means someone has teleported 50 kilometers to the left at some point, right? Because that's all chances are based off. Defeat... Wait, we've got to defeat goblin runners in the waterworks. Aid Rink with his preparations. Alright. It's alright, Radar. You've got your stage now. You got to prove it. Prove it! We need the facts. I need to be able to go to sleep tonight. Chance doesn't necessitate it occurring at least once. Okay. The mechanics just need to be there for it to be possible. Okay. I guess, but how do you calculate the chance then without... yeah, I guess. Well, because you calculate chance on statistics of what's happened with the mechanics, not the actual mechanics themselves, right? Oh. Ugh. Alright. Right, these guys. Something could have a 1 times 10 to the power of minus 5,000 chance to occur. Okay. Wait, 1 in... I don't understand that one. Yeah. Which means the chance of it ever happening once in... I can't even say that. Infinitely small, right? But yeah. Due to quantum effects, it can theoretically happen, but the chances of it happening are 1 in... Right. So, okay, so that's what you were saying there. That's what you were saying there, as, right? So anything can have that, has that tiny bit of chance of happening, no matter what. Or not happening, right? Happening or not happening, I guess. Infinitesimally. Is that a word? I don't know. God, if I know. Yeah. I don't know. I'm doubtful. I've got to believe the smarts, but it's like... I feel like chances, you need to have statistics to calculate chance. Infinitesimally. I guess I kind of see the word there now, yeah. Infinite. Close enough. Infinitesimal? Wow. What a word. Crazy. Mass and physics are funny. That's not the only thing they are. They're also brain destruction devices. Oh man, so true. Wait till Bev finds out that Bingo got to Moria by quantum tunneling. True, actually. I mean, he lost all his memory and all this shit, so I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. All right, guys, answer this though, right? You're so smart. You know special physics names, but why does the deep turtle not have a dash in its name, and every other thing in the waterworks has a dash in its name? Flood dash lizard. There's bloody deep dash toads. Deep. There you go. There's a deep dash toad. Deep dash salamander. But deep turtles? No. Some things will forever be mysteries. Yeah. See, that's the thing, right? Yep. Well, there's actually like a 1 in 10 to the power of a couple of thousand chance that I actually came up with that name. So maybe I should be careful. Who knows, right? Oh. The chances are low, but not zero, yes. Well, isn't the whole thing that maybe not like something like that not existing, like the circle thing, a circle doesn't exist being true, but rather like zero doesn't really exist, right? Isn't that the whole thing with zero? Doesn't it not really exist? It's like nothing, like it's kind of like a wild debate, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, let's go around here. Zero is the absence of existence. Yeah, and so isn't that the whole debate? Because that means it is something, but the absence of existence is nothing. Like definitive, like by definition, that is nothing. So it's like, yeah, it's one of those. There's not a right answer. Oh, we're meant to be defeating these guys. I was running around thinking, what goblins do we have to kill? These goblins. We had a 2-hour discussion in Year 9 Maths about if zero was positive or negative. True. Which I feel like it's neither. New stream named Chat Gets Into Wild Maths with Bev. I should have renamed the stream when I restarted to, yeah. I love that you guys are onto all that. Man, I feel like as soon as I finished high school, and then I went to uni, but after uni, I feel like all my knowledge of these sort of things, stuff that you learn in school, just slowly dissipated into the past, replaced by, you know, timings and schedulings and adult poop. But yeah. Gonna go make some din-dins. Good luck on the bear smacking, Marv. Thanks, Marv. Have a good dinner, man. Enjoy. Thanks for popping around. Appreciate it. There are 0 cats on my desk because the cat that would have to be on my desk for it to not be 0 does not exist. Wait, okay. Alright. There are 0... Okay. Make a song out of that. that could be potentially a good song. I'm still trying to understand. Oh wait, okay. I need to stop and think. The cat that would have to be on my desk for it to not be 0, for it to be 1, does not exist. Okay, yeah, right. I see. That makes me think of the Bilbo one, right? Which I'm okay. I'm gonna read out the Bilbo one, right? And if any of you guys know the full thing. Here we go. All right, we're gonna do a little read today. This is from Bilbo's speech, his birthday speech at the start of the Fellowship of the Ring, which starts with him talking about, you know, my dear people, my dear Bagginses and Boffins, my dear Tooks, Brandybucks and Grubs, Chubbs, Burrows, Hornblowers, Bulgers, Bracegirdles, Good Bodies, Brockhouses and Proudfoots. What he says is, I don't know half of you as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you as well as you deserve. Which I love that. Proud feet! Exactly. Yeah. Which, yeah, does anyone actually know broken down what that means? Because it's something that I've kind of, I remember I figured it out once and then kind of just forgot about it, but so I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. See, it's just like, God, I'd have to really break it down to remember it or look it up, but that's not fun looking stuff up like that. The missile knows where it all the time because the missile knows where it isn't by subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever it is greater. Oh my God, what? What is happening? Stop. Bev.exe has already crashed and somehow I'm now crashing again more. It's like when your computer crashes and then you turn it back on and it starts up and instantly turns off. I think Alone made some typos. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. I couldn't figure out what... Was it missile? I wasn't sure what that was. I feel like you did that just to trick me anyway and make me go crazy. That's totally what I would do. Just purposely write things like spelt wrong and then I'm like trying to read it like, what? Half of you I should like more, half of you I should like half as much. I think. Half of you I should like more, half of you I should like half as much. Maybe. Hold on, can I post the original video? Yeah, Raider, go ahead, post the video in the Discord. That's what the Discord's for, guys. If you ever want to share with anything, you know, while I'm streaming as well, definitely just chuck things in there. I can quickly switch out. I was going to, in the future, create a stream chat in the Discord, and with the idea that it's like Twitch chat and YouTube chat, but in Discord. So if people want to share things, you know, memes or GIFs or YouTube links or website links, that will be the place, you know, to put it, and we can have it as more of a place for ongoing streams. But for now, it doesn't really matter because it's quite a small Discord. But that's something I would do in the future for sure. Back here, let's go. He's saying he likes some of them half as much as he'd like. Some of them half as much as he'd like, right? And half of them half as much as they deserve. Some of them half as much as he'd like, and some of them half as much as they deserve. Right, okay. Don't know half of you. So it's only positive. Yeah, yeah. It makes it, like, the way he says it sounds negative, right? But the whole point is it's just like a... Yeah. I like less than half of you. Half as well as you deserve. Because the wording of that's very strong wording, right? As well as you deserve. Like what a rude thing to say, you know? To assume on what someone deserves or something like that. But I guess it kind of does mean that it could be interpreted as other things, right? Because, and I like less than half of you, half as well as you deserve. Oh man, I don't know. God. It's a fun stream tonight, guys. We get to break Bev's brain. Breaking Bev's brain. This was not how I was expecting to spend my Monday evening. Honestly, I was not either expecting. But, you know, that's what it's all about over here. We have some fun. That's right. Life enjoyer. That's for sure. Posted in the Discord? Oh, cool, let me have a look. I'm too tired to understand anything that's happening right now. I know, I can't imagine what it's like to everyone just... Maybe I'm putting some people to sleep, hopefully. Someone's getting some good sleep. But no, I feel that as well. I'll bet. I'm not really processing anything either, so... And that's probably making it more confusing, because I'm just like... Rambling, yapping. I can't... sleep. I need to knit a scarf. Oh, you do, don't you? It's not finished yet, is it? Oh. We've got to get that. You've got to do that by this weekend, right? Speed run. Maybe we can switch over to a knitting stream. Maybe you can take over. I'll go have a break and go have a sleep. And no. Knitting stream would go crazy. Bad. I'd totally be down to just sit here and just knit for a stream. I'm not even kidding. I'm serious. Like, that would actually be funny as if I had something to talk about or something to do. Maybe some AFK game or something. Just knit. I actually get around knitting. Bevy's a good knitter. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Alette. Well, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I do enjoy the knitting. It's very relaxing knitting. Something about it. And the joy of making something that you can use as well. I'm really bad at finishing knitting projects though, but enjoy it. Mostly done, but I'm procrastinating, yeah. Don't think anyone wants to watch me knit. Yeah. You went to a Steiner school. Yeah, I went to a school like a primary and high school that was very arts, drama, music focus, heavy focus, so.
I am not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have
grew up with a lot of music and a lot of arts and crafts and that sort of thing. Cookie clicker stream be like, yeah. God. Sounds minor. Exactly why we need Bev knitting, yeah. Well, look, at least Bev knitting would be better than cookie clicker stream. I can guarantee that. I can guarantee that. There would be some funny moments, right? I'm here and I'm knitting. And then I drop a stitch. Holy shit! And then I've got to like get the stitch and get it back on and I'm freaking out. And then I have a rage moment where I throw my knitting down. Oh, I just punched the mic. I got that excited. Sorry. Yeah, it'd be fun.
Lord Broker,
We have some fun with it.
use your help in the 21st hall.
Knitting's way better, yeah. I have a great riddle that you can work on if you'd want. Usually it takes people a few days to solve, as I would love that. That is awesome. Oh, how do you want to do it? You could pop it in the Discord if you wanted to, or you can pop it in chat. I was just thinking, like, I want it so that anyone can also solve it themselves as well, but maybe because if it's a big, like a hard riddle, I don't know. Would you want me to try to guess, or should I just try to do it? And once I kind of know I've got the answer, I'll be like, "Yep," and then so we can let other people solve it as well. Maybe, I don't know. I'm happy just to try solve it as well, but I probably want to try figure it out solo without any help, because I feel like with help you can figure things out like quite a lot easier. Let's see. Blade GPS as well. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I really appreciate it. When you have nothing to do, maybe end a stream, you should ask ChatGPT if there's a seahorse emoji. Okay, sure. Oh, all right. As a humble man goes on a perilous journey to the edge of the world. Once he arrives, he changes genders. Who is this man? Oh, okay. All right. We're gonna have a little think about this. I'm zooming right in on my face. You get to see everything going on right inside this guy's head. Humble man goes on a perilous journey, to the edge of the world. Once he arrives, changes genders. Who is this man? Emo, I have no clue. And if you do know the riddle as well or anything, definitely hold back. Don't spoil it in chat. I'm feeling like this is going to be something that we're probably going to sit on. That's great. I love that. You know what, as everything within the riddle is a hint to the answer. Ah, okay. Cool. I'll probably sit on it. I'm gonna think about it right now a bit. Do you know what? Actually, anyone jumping in as well that's probably curious what we're doing. We are having a little read of a riddle. And I'm going to zoom in and bring the riddle up on screen. And you came up with it? So, oh, okay. Awesome. Oh, that is so cool, Az. I love this. Where do I do this? Guess I can just do that. Sweet. All right. So we have on screen the screenshot of the poem. If anyone, of the riddle, sorry, if anyone does want to read it. But I'm gonna think about this for a bit, and then I'm gonna probably sleep on it, and maybe tomorrow we'll see if I figured it out. But I am just gonna sit and think on it for a second. Humble man goes on a perilous journey to the edge of the world. A humble man. Once he arrives, he changes genders. Who is this man? God, I just keep thinking about that meme. It goes down of the two guys on the boat. Because I keep reading Edge of the World and I just think of those two guys. It goes down. It doesn't go down. It goes down. Oh my God. I love riddles like this when you get like something comes in the way of your thought process. Like you're really trying to focus and then just some random thing comes along and goes, ooh. Remember that random funny thing? And I'm like, no. The original riddle, you have too much time on your hands to make a riddle this good. This is a good riddle, and I feel like the fact you're saying it's satisfying as well. I don't want to know anything more than that. But I keep thinking of the movie Sinbad. See, exactly. You get so focused on thinking about thinking outside of the box that you just start thinking about the most random things. Oh man, that is so funny. Once he arrives, he changes genders. Oh, let me think. Okay, I feel like a good riddle like this, the words don't mean anything to the words. I've got to stop thinking of the words as they are. Like the fact it says a humble man, he arrives, he changes genders. Who is this man? Man, he, man, but he changes genders. Is it maybe it's not talking about him, it's talking about this humble man changing, not themselves changing genders, but changing to another gender. Oh, okay. Who is this man? Is there something in that as well? Yeah. I will say the answer isn't too specific that you wouldn't know. Most people alive should be able to understand the answer, even if they were born in different countries. Okay. Sure. Okay, it's talking very much about like a person, and I'm assuming it's not like someone, like an actual person's name or something like that, like some like famous person or something like that. Like I'm assuming it's like actually a thing, or So the answer is more conceptual than Steve. Okay. Let's think on it more. I'm gonna put that back up here. Let's get back into it, and now that I've had a little think about that, I can absorb that information. Yeah, well, if the answer, because the answer was just Steve, I feel like because any riddles that have like a name as an answer, like, right, that doesn't really work. Like a person's name. So that's what I'm thinking. It's not who is this man as in who is this actual person. It's like, you know, what is this? What is the answer to the riddle, you know? A humble man. A humble man. The goldfish in my brain keeps getting distracted. I think I'm no use at this point. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that as well. You just gotta, in small chunks. That's why I do like focusing on singular things. A humble man. A humble man. Humble man. A lot of people give up. Yeah, I can feel that for sure. I can feel that for sure. I love puzzles and stuff, so we'll see how we'll see. I love riddles as well. But like I said, they usually take a while and ask many clarifying questions. Oh, okay. Fair enough. My instinct is to ask a heap of questions to you, like, oh, is it to do with a name, or is it but most of the questions I feel like I would ask would give me somewhat of a direction. Let's see. Okay, I've got an idea, Az. I'm going to think on it. I'm going to think about it a bit. And tomorrow, or like next stream that I do, may not be tomorrow, we'll consolidate and I'll either give my answers and see if they're right. And if they're not right, then we'll kind of go deeper into it. Maybe I'll ask some questions and stuff like that, or, you know. But yeah, I'm really down to actually like sit on it and think about it. And I kind of love memorizing. I love that it's really short as well. Riddles can be, I think, you know, a longer riddle can actually be easier to solve because there's normally somewhere in there's something that gives it away. But the fact it's so short, there's not many keywords. Humble, perilous, journey, edge, world, arrives, genders. That's really it. That's like all I have to work with in regards to like words that could mean other things, you know? What about the perilous journey? I'm going to think on that. Yes. On a perilous journey to the edge of the world. Okay, and see, this is making me think. Okay, world is a throw off. Because it's not even gonna be, unless you're, unless Az is like a flat earther or something like that. I have a possible idea. Should I post what occurred to me? Yes, there you go. Yeah, anyone as well, and Isabel, if you do have an idea, I'll what's it called? Yeah, DM someone or message them on Discord or DM through Twitch or something like that. Definitely don't post in the chat. I do want to figure this out. It will be very satisfying to actually figure it out. I love that satisfaction of figuring out a puzzle like this. Broga up there. Okay. That's a pretty big clue, is it? The world part, to the edge of the world. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is it's not about the world. What is the edge of the world? Humble. I've got it on my second monitor as well, so I can look over at it. We're gonna get a random Discord ping at 2:56 AM because the answer came to him in a dream. 100%. I'll definitely hold out for the stream to give an answer, I reckon. Okay. A humble man. Oh, you know what? I forgot to look at the video you sent in. Right, the missile. I love that. Okay, I see. The missile knows where it is. An astronaut that had an identity crisis after having a rough rocket ride up to the ISS. I don't know anymore. Oh, nice. You posted it in the general as well. Cool, 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 cool. Ooh. I love that though.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
But yeah, if you want to figure out that riddle yourself,
These hulls will be great once more.
definitely figure it out. Go for it. I will try my best not to give you any information that may help you figuring it out yourself as well, just as I hope from everyone else to me. But I know it can be hard when I'm here rambling. I can just randomly say stuff, but I'm thinking more. So I want to give you guys the opportunity to figure it out if you want to. It's the edge of the world. Man, okay. That's the best part. Since I made it up, I doubt there is any help on. I know. And I love that as I don't want to I don't want to get well, like no one can really spoil it other than yeah. Okay, Chachi. No. Did you learn nothing at uni, Raider? That I love that. It's such a good riddle, man. I'm so excited. I don't even know. I don't know the answer, and I'm saying it's a good riddle. I just like it. Just it does something to me. A humble man goes on a perilous journey to the edge of the world. Humble man. Flaming depths. Alright, we gotta go up here. Once he arrives at the end of the world, he changes genders at the end of the world. Changes genders. Changes genders.
May Durin return soon to his halls. The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Okay. Didn't get anywhere with that thought process, but many more to I feel like solving a riddle like this is just occasionally like zoning out, thinking about something. Walk watch. Alright.
These halls will be great once more.
Oh, the house! Oh, yes, Az. Let's do that right now. Yes, sorry. I'm completely forgot. If I learned anything at uni, it's that my course coordinator doesn't actually know what a generative AI is. Yeah. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I will say I respect a lot of people and everyone. I do respect everyone and I love everyone. But uni lecturers are some of the most up themselves people out there. Can be. And from my experiences as well, yeah, I feel that as well. I've had some wonderful uni, lecturers and teachers as well. But yeah. The truth is, a lot of the time they're just people getting work,
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Can be. Exactly, yeah, can. Of course, right? My personal experience is that I've had more worse lecturers than good, so I'm a bit biased on that, obviously, but like, I'm not saying that means all are bad in any way. I don't think anything is all bad. Well, I guess we'll see. But, yeah. Head to the broker's office in Bree and use the Lindleby ledger to enter Manadwin. Oh my god, okay. We're going to Bree, guys. We're going back to Bree! They're really mixed bag. One of mine joined my BTD 6 clan. BTD? What's BTD? Oh, balloons. True. I thought it was that. Yeah, balloons. That's funny as. They can really make it or break it. I think that's the thing though. A lot of lecturers, it depends what they are, whether they're like a tutor or a lecturer and stuff. But really, all that is, at least in Australia, is a pay wage gap. Being a tutor, being a lecturer, being a what's the next one? Professor, I guess. They're literally just pay gaps in teaching. Like, that's really all it is.
What can I do for you?
So, like, as a tutor, I mean, you get a lot of people that are tutors that are actually studying themselves, So, it's kind of a roll of the dice. Sometimes you get some really passionate person who is amazing, and other times you just got someone who's just trying to that's just their job, right? They're just trying to make some money. It looks like we've got an ad break as well, which I will wait for the ad break before we go do this. Definitely. But yeah. Let me see if I missed anything. Yeah, the BTD 6 guy is technically a tutor, but he does one of the lectures. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the thing. That's why it's weird, because like a tutor, lecturer, and professor are actually just the pay grades. It doesn't mean what they do. Like there'll be tutors that lecture, and there's lecturers that tutor, and it'll yeah. But it's really just like what your qualifications are and how much you're getting paid to be there. Yeah. That's how education is though a lot of time. I've kind of realized that I used to not really like education a lot, and frustrates me parts of education, the way things work. But I think what I've realized is that like it is just an industry where you just get a mix of people going into it very early and then people coming back to it very late. And I feel like a lot of the times that people come back to teaching, they're incredible. They're in, like an incredible place of wisdom, and learning. So you can get some really good teachers. But also you're in an environment where you might have really new teachers, and just because they're new doesn't mean they're bad. I feel like it's like they're just at the beginning of their journey. They haven't even learnt themselves what they value out of teaching and this and that,
Could I speak with you a moment?
So if you just accept that,
Greetings, friend.
then it makes it a bit easier to just deal with and be like, not take it too seriously, and then be able to focus on the teachers you like. But I guess the thing is as well is like different teachers is also good because when you have lots of different types of students, then they match with different teachers. Yeah, anyway, ranting. It's like that at work. I get a lot of students that will have catch-up lessons with other teachers and then come and tell me how much they hated it. Ah, true. Wrong way. As so you teach as. That's cool, man. That's very cool. Broker's office is near town hall. Yes, sorry, I got completely lost. Is it down here? Oh, housing broker. Swimming instructor. Okay, yeah, I do remember that. I remember you mentioning swimming instructor, yes. Yes, because we were doing the bingo boffin swimming stuff and, and you were talking about that. I remember. Oh, here we go. I don't think I've ever really been in here before. Alright. Let's see. Use the real estate ledger Linderley. Is it right? To enter Manadwin. This looks good. Alright. I'll even favorite it as well. We are going to head over to a Death's Kinship House in Lord of the Rings Online and go have a look, check it out. Since the server transfers, everything was reset when people transferred, so everyone's have to rebuild all their houses. But yeah, let's go find his house. Nice, it's at the River Hobbit place. Cool. Alright, let's go. Now, travel all the way to the west. Is it the very top of High Law Lane? I assume it's the one at the very top, right? Yep. Yeah, sweet. I'm gonna get on a nice little mount as we ride up. We'll turn off UI as well. Let's make sure we're going the right way first, actually. We should be able to just follow the road, follow the road. Follow the road, okay. Kadakin's Halloween party last year at Death's house. It was the perfect location for that. Ah, true. Should turn off floaty names. Yes. Thank you, guys. That's so funny, Isabel. Alright. We're getting there, guys. Do you know what? In fact, I think I see some of it already. Holy. Home of Dark Lord. Oh! Oh! I didn't notice you there! Ah! With that nameplate on, oh man. Hello, Death. Hello. Well, I guess I should come into your home. Dragon! Let's go. Whoa. Oh my god. I've got all the mounts out here. You can put mounts out here? Oh, Felingot's Knight. That is my favorite mount. I have that on one of my mains. Have a look around outside and then head inside when ready. Alright, cool. Sounds good. Let's have a walk around. Got some really cool skulls here. What is that? Bones of Smaug? God damn. Wow. Got like the Orthanc looking sort of tower. I like with the glass windows as well. It's like Minas Morgul like. Oh man, the circle of bushes as well. Oh, it's like got this. It's like a little circle similar to like Isengard, or like Minas Morgul, or like any of the sort of old Dunedain places. Gardening house. Whoa. That's cool. This big dragon up here. Dragon. I love the music as well you've got set up. Look over here as well. Ooh. Ooh, this is cool. Gotta get some screenshots. Oh. Damn, that looks awesome. Memorial of the Gaunt Lords. Oh, and that's their like matching flags behind. Guess that's one big thing. Alright. Let's go check the inside. Alright, Death. Should we go in? I love that it's a hobbit hole, because I guess it's like the base kin thing. Oh, that's the Halloween thing. I love that. Alright. Inside. Oh. Just took a second. Oh my god. What? Should I go through this first person? Do you reckon? That's not good, lol. It fixed itself, thankfully. Do you reckon I should first person? I reckon I will. This is like, let's see. Oh. This makes me think of the Paths of the Dead that like Aragorn, Legolas and Gimli go through. What is this? Mysterious door? What's it say? Oh, I don't have permission to use it. I need permission, Death. That's so cool though. I had to turn off item use so people stopped porting to Mordor from that door? Really? Does that take you to Mordor? Oh, you can go around it. Might not want to be able to click on those. Could be dangerous. Oh, of course. Okay, I thought that was going to teleport me to a different part of the area. No, I didn't realize. I've got to explore. Oh my god. This is awesome. You've put so much detail in all this. I feel like I've just walked into like a D&D campaign.
There is a long hallway. To your left is a large jar of red liquid. To your right
And ahead to the left is some cages with skeletons hanging in them. You feel a sense of dread, for to your right you fear that death is close. Oh, what? As you walk forward, a huge cave claw pops his head out of a hole in the side of the wall and tries to eat you. Can I pat him? Have to give him a little pat. Ooh, and we have another doorway here. Oh, the bookshelves. Ooh. So that's back there. That's the that's the standing stone. Aha. I've got that standing stone. A chest. This is a dungeon crawl. We found a chest. I can light all the candles, but it takes a minute. True. Ah, all these ones as well. Ah. It's very cool. Oh no, guys, I'm gonna burn. God, I love me in my like full equipment outfit, just looking goofy as fuck. The chest. Ivar's pike and helm? That's awesome. I love how you've got all these like items that are cool items, but the way you've laid them out is just so cool. Like you're walking around just randomly. There's just this. Like, I love that. Idol of the Eye. Ooh. The forge. Bro's been forging some rings here. Oh, yo, look, it's Cultith. Hello, Cultith. Welcome to the... Oh, he's gone. Okay. Dragok's fireplace. I love this. I was going to say, it looks like you've been forging some rings here, Death. I won't tell anyone, I promise. Oh. Oh. Wait, did you use that? Did it do something? Yeah. Ah, that's so cute. Did a little baby roar. I've got to give this guy a wave. Hi, Cultith. How you going? Up we go. Oh, up through the staircase. We found it! We found the horde! I love this music change. Chest of Durin's Bane. Whoa. This is so cool. That's all the rooms? True. That's so awesome, man. I'm looking at the map because it's like realizing how you've used all the different floors and the stairs and the areas of the actual base area, but you've completely restructured it by adding all the walls and the tops and that sort of thing. So yeah, you just can't recognize the original at all. Even though there's these little doorway bits, little openings. Yeah, I love it. You can see how half of it is blocked up to double up on decorations. True, okay. You can't really cover them. Yeah, of course, right? Oh, okay, I see what you mean. So half of it is blocked up. So half of the whole... Let's go have a look. Half of the whole actual house is blocked up because you use those wall hangings and you move them to, like, the other side, right? Because there's no sort of distance limit on them that you can do. I see, yeah, because you need so many items for all these. That's wild. God, that would have taken so long to, like, calculate. Oh, and that's what he's doing here. He's blocking that door. He's like, no, you cannot go in. Would make traveling between room impossible, sadly. Yes, oh, of course, yeah, yep. And I think that it's fine as well. It looks good. It's good as a recognizable doorway thing here and there. Just when AFK, did I miss much? We were just doing a little tour of Death's house, Radar, which I'll run around quickly again, have a look, but maybe I'll... I should put this somewhere. I can definitely turn this into a video for the YouTube as well. Because I love exploring things like this. Seeing what's possible. The floor is lava, yeah. Should we try to do it from the start without touching the lava? So this is Death's house. We go first person. Oh, this is going to be a hard one though. Up. Oh, okay, I died. That's it, guys. That's the end of our hardcore adventures. So yeah, there's all these tunnels with all these things, ominous candles, bookshelves. And then up here we've got this fancy forge room, and behind the forge, in secret, and I love how this room has a different what's it called, blah, 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 like different music track. Yeah. Yes, as is here, Radar, as is Azrathor, or Death. It's so good, doesn't look anything like the normal houses. Yeah, and what's so cool as well for people that don't play LOTRO and stuff, so like, essentially the inside of a house is, you know, has walls and everything. As you can see, was it on the sort of mini map, there's actually a layout here for the kinship house. But Az has gone around and like using all of these items, like these floor tiles, these wall tiles, has completely removed essentially any visuals of the original building, other than the sort of entrance doors that you have, which are, you know, obviously you need them to be there. But yeah, it's so cool. Oh, you live here IRL. True, Radar, of course. I can show you if you want the back rooms. Sure, yeah, if you want to. Where's the back rooms? The back rooms. Do I want to go into the back rooms, guys? I don't know. I'd love to. I could pull up an image of what the original areas look like, but I would like to see what the originals look like to compare. But it's so cool. Like all of these individual things are all placed to fill that all in and moved around. It's really cool what you can do with the LOTRO housing. Let's quickly go outside. Oh, is this the way out? Oh my god. Follow? Okay, one sec. I'll I just wanted to look it outside quickly. Oh, let's go back in. Let's go back in. Let's go back in. Cool. We'll do that afterwards. We'll go back out. Can we clip this whole thing and call it Bev goes through viewer's house on stream? Hell yeah. I mean, yeah, feel free to clip any moments. I think the clipping limit is like a minute or something though. But if as is alright, I'll definitely pop up a YouTube video with this, because I feel like people would love to see what you can do in LOTRO. And here we go. So this is what the rooms normally look like. How cool is this? So there's a huge portion of it that has been that's not being used, but the reason is because essentially on all these different rooms there's little hooks on the wall that you can put items in, but you can put them in the wall item and then you can move them as far as you want, I believe, right? Or very far from the original location. So Az could take like a decoration and put it here and then move it like down and to another room sort of thing. So a lot of the space in here would actually be used to fill in the actual area. But this is cool. So this is essentially what these rooms normally look like. It's so cool though. This is what it looked like before the corruption. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, so what can you do in LOTRO? House building song from Red Dead Redemption 2 intensifies. Yep. The stuff at the back will only just not reach the front. Okay. You probably get stuck if you use this door, right? Oh yeah, because there was a whole lot of like things up on the top, wasn't there? You probably just... I might not do that. I guess can we just go back though? I don't know. I don't really... After when we loaded in and I was like falling through the world. It's actually safe. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh. It's just this cute little spot. It's like your secret hangout location. Could you secretly get up here? You probably could, couldn't you? When you originally made it, you couldn't use this door, right? So now anyone can just visit the back rooms, yeah. Yeah, there you go, guys. This was Death's kinship house. We'll check out his personal house once that's been rebuilt, but he's been working on rebuilding this since the server transfers happened between Glamdring and Gladen for him. But it is pretty cool, isn't it? Look at that. This is a look from the outside. All the skulls, dragons, all of his cool mounts out here as well, which is awesome. He's got all the goats. Very cool mounts. I've got that boar. Yeah, nice. That's very cool. The Red Dead 2 house building is such a vibe, yep. I need, yeah, go move that rock back as before people invade your back rooms. Thanks for showing me through there though, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for inviting me over to your house. Inviting me into your home. My friend and I will quite often play really loud in the car. Oh, the music. You have the goats. I've been trying to collect them. I know, right? I know, right? Fixing technology. All good, Raider. Cheers for having a look. Yeah, it's cool, man. I'd love to see that level of work put in. Like, it's kind of just mind-blowing. I don't know enough about making houses to kind of know how much work has gone into it, but I can kind of tell that it would be a lot of work. Even just planning, like with the limitation of how many hook items you have, and you were saying how a lot of the building is used for different areas, you know, and you've cut off certain areas to use those. Like, just calculating that and figuring that out would be so hard. Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's really cool. I really love it. And I love that you have used things and made them unique rather than just using things and putting them down. You know, it's like that difference with cosmetics and stuff in games of like just, you know, it's like using the full skin of gear you get from your collector's edition compared to like going and using like one piece from all these different sets and making the coolest looking set out of all these different sets. Like that's what I feel like this is, right? It's like combining all these random items together to make it look really cool and make it really unique. I love that. Like I love items like this where it's inside another item. Like, you know, like this post is just here by default, right? But the fact, you know, you've like put this root archway within it, it's kind of become a different thing of its own, right? It's become this like overgrown archway. I love it. And outside's very different as well. Outside's more just big items and that, but yeah. It's so great. I find house decorating in LOTRO frustrating and end up just having, just using the houses for storage. It's so crave to make something like this. Yeah, and to actually think creatively, because that's the difference, right? Is that, like I've done some housing stuff and we've done a bit of stuff and it's kind of, you know, it's easy to like put your paintings on the wall and put your bed in the corner and put this over here and this there, you know, and make like a normal looking thing. But to actually go and like be completely creative with that and go, okay, what if I use these 4 hook spots, move them all into one spot and make my own object out of an orb and a hand and something, you know, it's like that's really cool. Definitely need a lot of time on your hands to to come up with those creative ideas, that's for sure. But it's really cool, man. I wish they gave more freedom to the outside hooks. Yeah, it does seem like, you know, there's not a lot, but it looks really good outside here though. I will say, I think out here, this situation here, oh, that's a whole mirror, that's a whole block, isn't it? True. Because I feel like when you're walking up to it, that there looked strange to me. You know, it's like, it stood out to me, was like, oh, there's a tree and a rock. But you probably can't do anything with that, right? Because that tree is just always there. So unless you like, yeah, I don't know. That's my creative input, those, when I was running up, I was like, I saw these things and they look good. Like, well, I saw this first and I was like, oh, it's a mound of dirt. But I don't know what you do to change that. That's the Greenway rock. Oh my god. Look, you know what? Never mind. I feel like it's got a story behind it. Because it's like, it's the Greenway rock. That's so funny. It's huge as well. That is so funny. Were you playing during that? Did you ever climb? Did I read anything? Did you ever climb on top of it? On top of this? No, no, no. It was just when the Greenway rock. Oh, like when the event was happening. Right, right. No, I wasn't actually playing, but I know about it very well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was not playing at the time, but I remember the Greenway rock being there, and I remember when I came back and it wasn't there, and I was like, huh. And then I, you know, looked online and saw everything with that, with the Greenways. I think you mentioned you were there, right? On Gladen. But yeah, no, I was not there. I do remember the event though. It's a historical event. You fixed technology. I returned with dessert. What is for dessert? Oh, you had some of that pavlova ice cream? Oh. Where's mine? Did you not get me any? Sorry, I still need to eat my dinner. Got myself a trial cupcake. Pavlova ice cream is so real. Yeah. A trial cupcake. Yeah, what is a trial cupcake? Is a trial cupcake like one, like when you're like figuring out whether it's one you want to sell? Is that what that is? I think climbing the rock was actually somewhat tricky. Oh, the actual Greenway rock, like the original one. Well, because what did they do? Didn't they... They opened up the area, but then the rock was still there, and then they got rid of the rock within like a week or something like that. Is that kind of what happened?
Hello there.
Yeah, thank you again, or Death, for showing us your house. That was a lot of fun. And I'd definitely be happy to turn into a YouTube video as well for people to watch if that's something, if you don't mind at all. Though I completely understand and don't mind as well if that's weird, you know. Where are we going? Gold bar. Okay, we're going down to Red Horn now. We are.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Red Hawk Watch, nice. Don't you love that? Wait. Just 1 second, guys. Okay.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
I love that so much. The search box in this, like, this is the thing, man. LOTRO has so many things that are just like outdated in a way, or like, you know, a bit broken, like systems that are just kind of like, okay, this is old. It's not as good. It's not as optimized. It's a bit, you know, squiggly code. But then you get things like this with searching stable masters, and the fact that I can type in red for Red Horn loads, and the Orc Watch like stable master comes up. I love that so much. It just means that in the search stuff they actually have the area and everything. Anyway, nerd rant. So yeah. If you type Red Horn, does it still show? That's a good question. Now I want to know. I just left. Damn it. Because I reckon it's just to do with that, right? Let's have a look at another one, right? What about Eastern Crossroads? We want to go to the Eastern Crossroads, right? Which is in Nudmellic. Up here, right? We type in Nud Melic. Hell yeah. And we also get both. That's great. Just good. It's small things like that kind of sometimes make me happy. Little programming stuff, you know. It's like that they actually included like all the other data in the search things, not just the names. Yeah. I've missed a lot of chat. Apologize. My sister have their birthday party next week, so we're testing a recipe. I thought so. They're really tasty, but absolutely fall apart. Yep. That's good though. Yeah, we thought the same. Yep. Love baking. Finally getting back into it. Having a baby. Used to be a pastry chef. Yes. Yes, Alette makes some very, very yummy things. That's why I'm such a happy person. Selling points for modern games are kind of dumb. I don't care if you can perfectly simulate eyebrow hair. Let me save 3 seconds when searching or sorting items, because I look at items a lot more than eyebrows. Exactly. That's the thing. It's just like good game design and stuff should just work like that. Like what happened there, to break it down, right? Let's break down this situation here, right? I go to my stable master. I want to go to the Red Horn Loads. The area in the Red Horn Loads is called the Orc Watch that you travel to, so the stable master should be called that here. That makes sense. But I don't remember the Orc Watch very well because I'm in the Red Horn Loads. That's what I see up the top right here. You know, it's what's on the map. So my instinct when I go to a stable master is to type in Red Horn, right? It's like, it's just one of those things where it's like, if it wasn't there, you'd have that moment where you typed it in and it didn't come up, and you'd be, that would be a quit moment, right? It would be a little quit moment. It'd be like frustration of, I just went to this area. Where is it? What's it called? Yeah. I mean, you can just scroll down and read them, right? But works better in the bigger systems. So. It's enough talking about random game development lore. Let's get into the game. I didn't know that was a thing. I wonder if they kept up for other areas. Well, see, I'd assume so, because it seems like a code thing. It seems like that it essentially would take all of the areas that it has access to and add the names of the stable masters, the names of the areas to a table, and then that's that table that you're searching through with the search results. But yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to rant on and on about game design development stuff if no one stops me. But yes, Alette did used to be a pastry chef. Yep, she did apprenticeship for quite a while. Baguettes over in YouTube. I'm starting to get scared. This is the 4th time I've woken up to a random stream and it's your streams. You've woken up to a random stream on. Really? That is wild. Baguette, I think you were hanging around a bit when we were playing Subnautica, right? We're still playing Subnautica. We haven't finished it yet. But I feel like I remember from the Subnautica streams. But that's crazy. So as in, like, you were potentially like watching other things, and then it's been on your like autoplay. It's like gotten there somehow. Yeah, hi. Yes, hello. Well, hello as well. Welcome in, Baguette. Lovely to have you. We're playing Lord of the Rings Online. I know this isn't normal, probably what you're used to, but this is our hardcore character in Lord of the Rings Online. A one life hardcore character on max landscape difficulty, which is like the max difficulty in the game. Alright. Yep, we could die at any point. But that is so funny. The algorithm just must be... Yeah, no. Algorithm must love me. Which, I mean, I love you too, algorithm. Maybe I should make that into a short. Ah, the algorithm just loves me. I love you too, algorithm. There you go. We'll make that into a short and we'll see if it gets really popular. Okay. So we have a heap of fun things to do here. Just fighting everything, guys. Fighting it all. Not a bad stream to have open, I'd say. Yeah. Hold on, do Twitch messages show up on the YouTube stream? Yes, they do. Yes. Yes, Twitch chat does, right? It does on the YouTube stream, yes. Yep. It's the same on both. I don't have anything set up to do like different notifications for both yet. That might be something I'll look into because you can do stuff like that. But I still need to just set up my own custom alerts for Twitch because I just don't have any custom ones yet. It's been on the list for so long, but I'm just like... Honestly, every night I like think of doing something. Like editing, like stream stuff, making stuff better. I'm like, why am I just streaming? And then I'm like, okay, well I'll stream tonight. It's just like, I just don't have any... Yeah. I gotta get onto that. At this point, I just don't think you'll die anymore. You're just gonna get to max level and that's it. Hell yeah. Addy, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How you going? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's doing well. I am Beverage, and we're currently playing our max landscape difficulty hardcore character in Lord of the Rings Online. Currently in Moria. We've just been running around doing some book quests and yeah, chilling out. Been a pretty... Oh, bit of lag. Been an interesting stream. Talked about lots of different things, from LOTRO related things to mind-boggling concepts to exploring Death's house, which we just did. Yeah. Nice, the bear's still alive and well. That's incredible. Hell yeah, man. I'm sorry I have to go eat and have to work in a couple of hours. Have a fun stream. Adia, thank you so much for the raid, my dude. And I hope you have a lovely day and completely understand. Go do your thing. But yeah, thank you so much. I hope your Lord of the Rings stream was well. If you had a Lord... Wait, let's see if you're doing Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Lord of the Rings Online. But yeah, if any of you haven't followed Adia as well, go chuck him a follow. Go send him some love. A fellow Lord of the Rings Online streamer. I think last time you were in... I think you're going through Gundabad at the moment, right? From what I remember last. Let's see, yeah. Yeah. Let's see, Beget over on YouTube as well. I'm pretty sure you've been able to just integrate into my FYP. And this is why I randomly find your streams. True. Well, I'm glad that happens though. 9 mil! Hi Twitch, welcome back. Welcome back into the chat. How you going? I'm getting a bit confused because I'm just kind of going in circles, but... Riddle repost. Okay, yes, so... Also, guys, we have a riddle that we're trying to solve, and for anyone that wants to try to solve it themselves, this is a custom riddle that Azrathor has written himself. So you're unlikely to find any information online about it. He's just posted the riddle, which is: a humble man goes on a perilous journey to the edge of the world. Once he arrives, he changes genders. Who is this man? So he posted this riddle like towards the start of the stream. Now, apparently it's a riddle that can take like a day or two to figure out. And I've already been thinking hard about it, and it's a tough one, that's for sure. But if you want to try to figure it out yourself, definitely figure it out. But try not to spoil it in the chat, please. That would be nice if you do figure out the answer. Next stream, I'm going to be talking about what I think it is, if I have any answer. No spoilers please, yes. And if you want to know if you have the right answer and you're figuring it out, send Azrathor a DM, or you could also join the Discord. Where is it? !Discord in Twitch. Or there is also a link in the YouTube in the About section. Just a small Discord where we schedule stuff. But if you join the Discord as well, you'll be able to like message Az through there. So yeah, if you love riddles and you want to have a go at it, then yeah. Very smooth plug. Yeah. Hell yeah. I was just thinking, what else could I plug? Oh! Do you know what I can plug, guys? Now, last time on Hardcore in Middle Earth, last time Adier was around. Last time Adier chucked us a raid, actually. I think we were in Eregion. And I was talking about how once we got to Moria, I'd be making a video for the YouTube summarizing our journeys from level 1 to 50. That video has come out. It came out last week. I'm going to chuck this in the Twitch chat. So for anyone that is interested in catching up with our LOTRO journey, essentially what I did was I went through every stream that we'd done up until level 50, and I cut it down into... Well, I kind of took a heap of clips from all those streams. And then once we got to Moria, I sat outside the front of Gates of Moria, had a little chat about what we did, and then I edited that together into a YouTube video. So if anyone is keen on checking that out and wants to kind of have a quick way of catching up with your journey, there's that video there. And the timing of stream elements as well. There's the YouTube and there's the YouTube, yeah, stream elements has got my back, man. best wingman ever, right? But yeah, I thought I'd pop that there. I know a couple of people that popped around from Adier's stream mentioned that was cool, that they might be interested in, you know, watching something that they can kind of catch up with the journey without having to actually going back and watching a lot. Because I know it's long form content, you know, like the actual series. There's a lot of it. It's like 80 hours or something like that. So it was quite fun to go through it all and edit it down and get fun clips and that sort of thing, yeah. But let me scroll back as well. I may have missed a couple of things. We talked about some funny physics things. I think we all came out a bit confused. Yep. Yeah, welcome back in 9mm. Imagine a hot knife carving a block of butter into the smoothest object possible. That's my brain when I have to think. Yep, I feel that. Cool. I'll do a plug. Subscribe on the YouTube when checking out the video. Work towards monetization. Yes, exactly. If you want to chuck me any support, subscribing over on the YouTube is super supportive at the moment. It's our big goal to get to 1,000 subs on YouTube so that the channel can get monetized. And so we can start making, you know, money out of those videos. Try to turn this into an actual career. And that's the first step for that, right? So yeah, no, I appreciate all the support, whatever the support is, for sure. But yeah, that's our big goal at the moment, that's for sure. Ooh, what's LOTRO? Yeah, legit. We broke him. No, we broke 9mm. Hey, found your Twitch. I commented on your YouTube asking a bunch of questions, doing my own hardcore max difficulty playthrough at the moment. Bare level 20. Glad I found some hardcore players. Almost didn't try it out again. Felthund. Is that Felthund or is that a T? My screen's a bit broke. Yeah, Felthund. Welcome into the chat. Yes, I assume your YouTube name V1RK4NL? Is that you? I imagine. I happened to have a notification from one of the comments there, so so I don't just like have your name just ready on hand there, but yeah, welcome in. I'm glad you found us. This is our hardcore max landscape difficulty dawning. I know I mentioned you know, you mentioned that you'd tried some other classes, struggled, and which is completely fair enough. This is the first time I've ever tried hardcore. I haven't done it on any other characters, but I can assume it would be pretty intense. And yeah, I don't know how you'd survive on a lot of other classes, to be honest. But yeah, doing good on the bear as well. The lack of self-heal was brutal at the start. Only this class felt doable. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, other classes are possible, but you've got to do some interesting things before you actually get to your heals or whatever. But yeah, Felthund as well, if you are interested, because you were asking, I think, did you post, you might have posted on the Reddit as well in regards to hardcore. Hardcore LOTRO is definitely something very niche. I have never done it before. It was like a fun idea to come in and do it. But if you are interested in hanging out with us and have any like LOTRO related questions, I've just popped a link to the Discord in the Twitch there, which is our Discord server for the stream. We do have like a LOTRO chat in there. It is a very small Discord server, but I did think like there are a couple of us that have some pretty deep knowledge of the game. You were asking earlier, I think in the comments, about like quests that you should avoid and that sort of thing. As a hardcore that kill you instantly, and I only knew of like 2, and it's actually Azrathor in Twitch chat that told me those 2. So I thought I'd plug that there if you are interested at all, trying to find like a bit of a community for that. Like, I feel like there isn't really much of a hardcore community in LOTRO, but there's something of that. You know, there's definitely people interested in it. And I guess in a way we're kind of a bit of a hardcore community, but this is not the only thing we do though. You know, I do play a variety of different games. Let's see. It'll work. Hello as well, Harold. Welcome back in. Welcome. Yeah, have you found the 21st Hall quest line? I never worked out what it's called. Yes, I think I did find that as. Do you know what's really funny is one of those nights I went over to Slack Jeff's stream and was watching him play, and he ended up doing the quest, and I saw all of it with the riddles and everything. And I was like, this is actually a really cool quest. I love riddles. And then I saw him die like 10 times in a row, and I was like, okay, yeah, we're not doing that. Oh. Careful, Bev, careful. Don't be getting silly. Oh, look. The 3% got him. What a coincidence. I know, right? It was so funny. So at least I got to see the quest. I was like, okay, cool. Well, I've seen it now. Don't jump down the well in the crossroads. That's my hardcore tip, yes. Since when has Lord of the Rings had a video game? Are you serious, 9mil? Oh, I thought you were joking earlier. I thought you were joking. I'm sorry. I thought you say like I thought you might have come in from the raid, from Adier's raid, and he was playing LOTRO. So. But yeah, that's what Radar was thinking when he first came in as well. Yeah, man, Lord of the Rings Online. You should go check it out. It's a good MMO, especially look like it's a good. Okay, how do I put this? It is a good game. It's a good MMO. It's not great and not amazing, but it is great and amazing as a game, I think, right? As like a adaptation of Lord of the Rings, it's amazing. It's an awesome game. As an MMO, it's good. You know, it's not like the perfect MMO or anything like that, but it doesn't have to be, because you kind of just, you know, you play other MMOs to get that. But yeah, it's a very good experience if you're really into Lord of the Rings, and yeah. My first death was fall damage, and that was a wake-up call. True, Felthun. I've been so worried about fall damage deaths. Like, I just don't fall off things. Just very careful with how, I mean, well, I do a lot at the moment, but early on I was very careful about it. Yeah. The only way I'll dive is from full damage, yeah, 100%. Yeah, something silly like that. Moria was definitely a bit of a scare getting into, but I told myself if we can get to Moria, that's an achievement. Like, that is an achievement, just getting to Moria. Anything after that is just extra. But Moria is a bit scary with all the drops and stuff. It's you gotta really... There's moments when you just walk into direction and you could just fall off something. I didn't realize. Oh, wait 1 sec. WHS raid? Sorry, I just had to check something on stream. Do you mean like... Is there raids in LOTRO? Oh, sorry, I'm just... Brain is... Whose raid? Adier's raid earlier on. Who was playing LOTRO. I think it was because, like, at the same time that Adier raided, you jumped in. So I just, like, was, like, thinking of that. Work health and safety raid. That's what I thought. I read that and I thought, what? Work health safety? Now that's a cliff we don't want to fall down, guys. I'm trying to figure out how to get up there. Oh, is that the other campsite? It is. Oh, we saw the Google. Oh, true, because I have, Oh yeah, you can see that. Yeah, you saw me search it up, looking at Google, being like, what the fuck? Yeah, I forgot to turn off display capture. There we go. Yes, I've got to remember to flick that on and off.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us. Stay a moment. We will need your aid against the orcs.
Naughty streamer. That's how accidents happen. That is true. Yeah, that is true. Everything's pretty well set up here though, but yeah. Oh, I appreciate you guys letting me know, because that's something I've just got to remember to turn off. Do you know what's really funny is I think I just plugged the video again by doing that though. Because I just opened the video. I did, didn't I? I did. It was actually just a secret plug. Got you for the hydrate check again. Hallie, oh look, I'll hydrate again for you, Radar. Thank you. Here's how accidents happen. Alright. Let me get back into this area down here. How do you feel about doing dungeons solo? Since I'm doing this for the challenge mainly, the difficulty not applying, I'm not sure. Is it easier or harder than Outer World? So doing dungeons solo, it depends what tier it's at. So when you do a dungeon, you can click on it, you have the different size, right? So size 1, size 2, size 3, that sort of thing. Do you mean how do you feel in regards to the difficulty of it, or how do you feel like just doing them overall? I've been kind of avoiding doing dungeons because they aren't, like, it's not landscape difficulty, so it's not gonna, it will be an easier experience, and you're getting XP from doing it. So I kind of wanted to just like level up as, you know, normal as possible, getting XP from how I would normally play, which I don't normally do dungeons at all while I'm leveling. Apart from the instances, like the book quest instances. So those sort of the book quests and other things like that and other instances we do, like we do them, of course. But we don't like go out of our way to like grind dungeons or anything like that. But they would be easier. So if it's a level 1, so if it's like a 1-person dungeon, it is going to be easier than in landscape. But once it gets to like 2 and 3, it might start to equal the difficulty of landscape, if that makes sense. But you're also dealing with different things. So I wouldn't really actually know. Yeah. If they're roughly the same difficulty as Outer World, I wouldn't mind trying them. But if they're way harder or way easier, I'd avoid them. It's my first time, so I want to try them if possible, I'm thinking. Yeah, okay. So, well, they will definitely be easier if you have set it as solo. Size 1. From what I remember. And we just had an ad break as well, so I'm sorry if anyone was getting ads then while I was yabbering. Apologize. But yeah, dungeons are a bit of a weird one. In LOTRO, dungeons... I wouldn't... Like, I don't know if I treat them the same as in other MMOs. You mentioned you've played a bit of hardcore WoW, right? WoW Classic, Felthand. And... like, it is very different, the dungeon stuff from LOTRO and WoW. You don't get gear in the same way at all. You do get some gear and stuff, but it's not like WoW Classic or anything where it's, like, amazing or good at all or anything. And there's not... Well, there's lots of options with the size that you actually go in with of the instance. So that's why you can do a lot of them solo. But they're quite different, so you wouldn't really be missing out on a lot not doing the instances and those sort of things. You can always come back and do them later as well. You can set the level that they're at, so that if you want to do story things for them, like, let's have a look. So if you go down to, say, Angmar, we want to do... No. That's the non-scaling instances. So the non-scaling ones are like all the raid stuff. And then there's scaling ones, which are kind of just any old ones. So the school is a classic one, right? School is always size 3, though. But you can change the level. I think you can make it a minimum of, like... $50? $50, I reckon. Yeah, so you can make that a minimum level of 50, so you can essentially go back to it at any point. Yeah. Yes. Don't have a perfect idea though. There's that middle work. Alright. The problem will be certain one-shot mechanics that you might not know about, or things you, like killing yourself with reflect. Yeah, you only really learn about those with trial and error, for sure. Yep. It will be brutal, yeah. That's what's kind of weird. It's kind of hard to say, because it's like asking whether it's going to be easier or harder. Like, the instance will be easier with the health of enemies and stuff. Like, they're not going to have the landscape difficulty buff. But all the mechanics in the dungeon, all the enemies, how many people it's, you know, designed for, could probably make it a lot harder. Even a simple thing. So, yeah. Too instance dependent, many variables. Yes. Good way of putting it. I think if there's too many variables and things, I've like avoided them, because it's like, yeah, I don't want to be out of control as a hardcore. You want to be in control. Back with another cupcake. Nice, Raider. Nice. God, now I want a cupcake. Where's the final one of these guys? Forging for the enemy. Defeat metal workers. Alright. Now, I've got to remember as well that I ended stream and restarted, so every time I look at the stream time, I actually need to remember that it's probably a lot later than I think it is. Or maybe I'll just never realise and we'll do an 8-hour stream or something. Maybe you'll be streaming for the rest of your life. Well, what I was gonna say is, as funny as that is, like actually streaming non-stop, and that, you know, that's a joke, but I mean, maybe I will be streaming for the rest of my life. Hopefully. I mean, that's the goal. I would love to do that. I just want to get it to the point with streaming and content making that I can do it full time. I don't have to focus on other career goals and pursuing other things and that taking up, you know, a huge portion of my time. And just being able to focus on streaming and content creating and doing really interesting things, you know, like... I love to play video games, sure, you know, I do really like to do that, but I like to do a lot of other things as well, and when I have the time and can actually do that, man, I'm just like excited to do so many different things. Explore, do IRL streams, play music, you know, develop video games, do art, you know, just all sorts of stuff, you know. Oh, there he is, okay. Let's get him. Come on. Okay. Knitting. Exactly. Exactly. Knitting stream when? Oh my god. I guess we're gonna do a knitting stream. Alright, you guys get to decide. We either have Halloween stream or we have knitting stream. Nah, we have both. Nah, we get both. Halloween knitting stream, true. Actually would be very relaxing. It would be nice, like when I'm in a really stressful, scary situation, I can just stop and just knit for a bit. Profession question. I nearly read professional question. I was like, oh. Profession question. I went with prospecting, jewelry crafting, and armor smithing. Thinking I'd skip weapon forging since legendary weapons come at level 55. How does one acquire weapon upgrades? The auction house seems empty for lobby gear. Weapon upgrades. I would say, and Isabel's saying if you ask in world chat, like there's people that can craft for you, 100%. I mean, like I could even craft some stuff for you if you want, man, because I got weaponsmith here at probably the level. I've essentially can make weapons up until level 50 because I did go with weaponsmith as well, but now I'm at the point where I don't need to make weapons for myself. Quest rewards can be really good, honestly. Book quests in particular, like the volume 1 book quests can be really good for weapons, I feel like. Other than that, reputation vendor things like Bree has like reputation vendors. I think that once you get rep up, you can buy a weapon from I'm not sure what level you are, but it might actually be around the level you are. in Breetown, right over here in Bree, down at the very bottom area down here, where there's these stars, this is where like the reputation vendors are for Bree, for the Bree reputation. And once you go into the Barrow Downs and you do some stuff in here, you get a lot of rep and that sort of thing and stuff, and you'll likely get to the level you can to buy from those vendors. Oh, that's the Taskmaster. But yeah. Yeah, but people, you can ask in world chat for sure. I just noticed I still have the YouTube stream open. There you go. There you go. That's one of the viewers in there. Nice, Radar. Nice. Racking up those watch hours. That's good. That's good. There was some vendor outside Bree if I remember last playing. Skirmish camp barter weapons might be okay-ish as well. Yes, skirmish camp barter weapons are an option as well. I have chosen not to engage with any of the skirmish vendor things. Reason being, it's just more of a personal thing. Is the tokens? What is it? The marks? Whatever? Marks? Marks are account wide. And so I have a heap of marks that I have from other characters I've played. And I didn't really feel like it would be right because I don't want to like use other characters to help level this character. That was kind of, I wanted it to be like a solo hardcore experience as well, right? Like definitely take advantage of anything you can for hardcore, I reckon. But I wanted to do everything like on this character. So I decided not to do skirmish stuff because unless I actually went and did the skirmishes myself, but I still haven't done the intro for the skirmishes. Yeah, because I didn't want to go in there and die in a skirmish because then that would count for me. So yeah. Yeah, good luck though, Felthund, finding weapons. A couple of options there. It can be hard though. But you've picked some good skills like the armor smith and the jewelry crafter. Like they'll carry, like you'll be able to use them leveling through the whole game. And it's nice. You get to points as well where you kind of like you're like, damn, I feel like I'm not hitting very hard, you know, and like these guys are destroying me. And then you go do a gear check and you craft some more gear and you feel a lot better. It's nice. Like you need more watch hours. That is also true, Raider. That is very true. I think at the moment, and it's why I keep mentioning as well, like subbing on YouTube is the most supportive thing really at the moment. Because with monetization on YouTube, you need to get to 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs. But you need to get 4,000 watch hours over a year. So if you go over that year amount, it keeps calculating it based on the most recent 365 days, if that makes sense. So it's like you can go over that year time and you haven't unlocked it yet and you just got to keep kind of getting it. So if I upload a 4,000 hour video, not really, no. But I will say that yeah, the YouTube's been so great. Like everyone must really love just watching, because I think we're at like 2,000 watch hours, 2,500 watch hours over a month. So to compare that, 1,000 subs by a year, 4,000 watch hours. We're already over halfway with the watch hours. We're on 145 subs. So we're like, what, 15% of the way there in comparison. So it's like, and normally a lot of people say that the watch hours takes longer. That's normally the thing, is that you get to 1,000 subs earlier and then watch hours takes forever. But yeah, don't know. Apparently not. All right, we gotta go this way. I've heard the difference in revenue from Twitch and YouTube is massive. The reason it's different as well as, and everyone, is you only make money on Twitch when you're streaming, right? That's it. It's like, and I'm not sure about actual amounts, like comparatively with streaming stuff, but as a big thing, right? It's an obvious thing, right? You only make money on Twitch when you're streaming. YouTube, you're making money all the time. So it, like, you know, there's that, the combination of all those things together is what you can then live off, right? And actually turn that into a career. And it's why having a combination of streaming and content creating, I think, is the way to go. We'll see. We'll put the skills to the test. Obviously, I haven't proved it yet, but I have high belief in all of that. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun journey, that's for sure. Crafting feels super important for gear, and being 2 to 3 levels under the enemy seems super scary. It's Fetthund. Oh, like fat dog. Oh, like, true. Is that German? Fetthund. Ja, das ist gut, Fetthund. Oh. Swedish? Okay. Close enough. Isn't Hund? Oh, I guess maybe Hund. No, I guess not. But yeah, similar sounding stuff. Oh, let me read. I'm going to pass out asleep. Morning/good night to everyone in stream. Nymil, thanks so much for popping in. Hope you have a lovely day and hope you're well and you stay well. But yeah, have a lovely sleep. Oh, we did it. We made it up here. Same. You've got a small group of dedicated watchers. I know. Oh, we love our bed. Oh, I love you guys. I do. I really do.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane. The orcs of Moria have much to accomplish.
You know, I told myself when I started streaming that if there was even one person that wanted to come back another stream, you know, wanted to like watch again, that was enough for me to focus on that, you know, and focus on streaming and turn up every couple of days a week and put out a schedule. And like, you know, I told myself, it's like, if even just one person, right? And exactly, Radar, I've certainly got more than one now, that's for sure. I like, it's overwhelmingly positive for me. Like, I was quite happy to just do this for like for a full year and more, trying to, you know, get towards monetization, even if it was only one person. I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna tell myself that, because, you know, that's what do you expect, right? You know, you can't expect something outside of that. But yeah, no, I've definitely gotten a lot more than that, that's for sure. I really appreciate all you guys. And I'm glad you enjoy your time here. That's what matters to me. That, yeah, people genuinely enjoy their time and like hanging out. Because I certainly do. Stream Elements. Yeah, Stream Elements is, jumping in at the perfect time. And I think you mentioned before, Paulette, how long I've been streaming for, but I totally looked over it. It's nearly been about 4 hours now, so we'll do a couple more quests. Maybe we'll just do the quests around here, and then we'll probably jump off for the night, guys. Yeah. Been a fun stream. It's good to be back. Even though it was just a weekend, it feels like forever, to be honest. And yeah, I may put a schedule out this week. I'll see. I've kind of been holding off from a schedule just because I'm not sure exactly when things will line up. So I feel like it's better to leave that open, because I don't want to like set a time and then someone to be like, oh sweet, I'm gonna like set aside time for the stream and then I cancel like that. I'd hate to do that. So yeah, but Tuesdays and Thursdays are kind of like, that's our solid days at the moment for streaming. And I thought I'd push in a cheeky Monday stream this week because we haven't been streaming over the weekends, and I was like, should get in a stream, get in more, so we can hopefully have like 3 streams this week, even though I'm away for the weekend. Yeah. I've got an idea. We ignore stream length and instead focus on keeping the sleep schedule alive. True. Hey, Radar, you know, that's true, man. That is true. Yeah, no, it's good. I think when I stream for like 3 to 5 hours, that's good. It's good for me. Feels good. If I streamed for smaller amounts of time and got off earlier, then I'd feel like I'd need to stream more often. Because I think it is a good thing to stream for about 4 hours if you can. My mentality is... some people may come in and watch a stream for half an hour, right? I know there's a lot of you guys that hang out for like the whole stream. I love it. That's awesome. Yeah, like a new viewer that's exploring around for the first time, that may have seen the YouTube or something like that, that wants to catch a stream. Say they watch like 30 minutes, like they're going to jump in and watch like 30 minutes of a stream. If I only stream for like an hour or two, that's only like 4 times within that time frame that they could come in and watch for that long, right? If I'm like double that, 4 hours, it suddenly becomes this larger space where someone can catch the start of the stream and then also catch the end. Like, you know, it's like a lot of you guys like might go like jump in at the start and then you go do stuff and then you come back later and I'm still here. But I don't stream for a really long time, but the fact that I'm still here, it's like there's enough time that you can do things and come back. I think that's nice. I like that. Rather than just being online for like an hour or two and then I just disappear and you're like, oh, what happened? Where'd you go? You know, that's just my mentality with that. And also I think it's also, I guess, known to be a good idea to try to stream for that more time. It's better for the algorithm, better for all sorts of things like that. The more time you stream for, especially on YouTube, find that as the hours go up, you know, it's better, but it's a balance, of course. Quantity versus another kind of quantity, yes. Well, quality always, man. Always quality. But I actually, you know what? I'll actually say I don't think there's either's right. I think balance is true. With most things, balance is true. They're both just important. These current quests should eventually send you down to the Flaming Depths where you can get that last bingo page. That's what I was thinking would happen, Isabel. Awesome. No, cool. I took a screenshot of an optical illusion from the game that was tripping me out for a bit when you paused. True. Did you post it in the Discord? I'll have to have a look. You kind of fade once you get past 5 hours. Yeah, yeah. Bev starts to get delirious. Exactly. Yeah, that's my cutoff sort of point, right? And for me, that's normally around 12 o'clock. Like, so if it's good. That works well for me. But I also just I just love playing video games. So I sit here and I'm like, oh, I could jump off, and I'm like, but I have one more quest to do. It's kind of like, it's the joy of playing games and streaming them as well. I find I've been really enjoying it because, like, I'm a big gamer. I've played games for many, many years since I was a wee little tacker, and I can burn out on games very easily. Like, I'll play a game and I'll get really into it. I love it way too much, and then I burn myself out playing it way too much. And it sucks. But I can't help myself because I just love playing it too much. But it's actually been really nice streaming some games because sometimes I'll think, oh, I really want to play Lord of the Rings. Like, I really want to play... I've got a feel like playing Lord of the Rings today. And then I'm like, well, I can't because I've got a stream to do it. And then I'm like, oh, well, I'll stream today. You know? It's great. It's actually been really good to, like, reinforce good gaming habits. You can see the energy fade after too. Like, yep, in general chat. Cool. But Mom, I can't turn it off. I need to do one more quest. Yep. Can't save the game. I have to keep playing. Yes. Just one more quest. One more quest.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane, cause a doom belongs to Durin's folk.
Let's see, let's have a look on the Discord as well. Oh my god, I just saw the oh my god. I just saw the meme you put in, Alette, that you made. Bev and Bingo on their own adventure with William Whiskers. So good. Wait, what is this? Oh. Wait, just here. Where was it? Those things up on the wall, right? I guess, is that an optical loop? Oh, because is it flat? Back where you were. So, just there. Yeah, this one just here on the sides of the stairs. Because that actually pokes out 3D. That is an illusion. That's cool though. W shot of Bev as well, oh my god. That's it right there, right? Oh, but it's a 3D model. The diamond was close on the railing. They're everywhere. That's weird. Oh. The LOD model for it's kind of funny as well. It just pops in and out. Boop. Let's try and figure out where that exact one was that you took, because it... Oh! Oh my god, you know what? That picture you sent confused me because it looks closer than it is. I see what you mean. Oh my god. Okay, let's try to line up with it. You're facing to the north. It's here. It's right there. That's the one. That is so funny. It does. It looks like some forced perspective thing. Even. Is that flat? No, it is not flat. Weird. Okay. This breaking. Yeah, the first Bev mean as well. Don't fall off, right? I know, right? Yeah. I think we go up here, yeah. Did you know flat doesn't actually exist? Oh man, don't even. We don't have 3 more hours to mind-numbingly think. I've got to look at the riddle again, for God's sake. God. Okay, finally, we found this guy. Yes, we should jump off for the night soon, because I'm looking at the time and realizing we're probably around 4 and a bit hour mark. Yeah, we'll just get these ones done. I reckon if I just do these fungal mushroom things, like, that should be pretty quick, and then it will lead us up to the next area. Let's do that. Yeah, sleepy time. Sleepy time.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for dying Ironfoot.
Are most people here Discord on NA? I chose Orchrist EU since I heard it was a new 64-bit server. So Orchrist and Glamdring were the 2 new 64-bit servers that came out. One was EU, which is Orchrist, and one is Glamdring. I'm on Glamdring on the NA server. I live in Australia, so both servers are kind of the same in ping, but North American servers are always slightly better. So yeah, but we have a range of different people from different areas. A lot of people on the EU servers as well that watch on, like, maybe not Orchrist, but the other sort of EU ones. The time I stream normally aligns more with European times, I find, unless it's very early in the morning US times. But yeah, the Australian ping debuff, you have my condolences. Yes, I have my 200 ping debuff. There you go. As is in with the facts right here. Glamdring, Peregrine, and Sting are all NA. EU, Orchrist, Meriadoc, and Grond. Yep. And Peregrine and Meriadoc are the 2 RP servers. Glamdring and Orchrist was the first 2 new servers to come out, and then Sting and Grond were the next 2 to come out. Blasphemy, yes! Get in there, Radar! I need to uninstall something, yeah. Uninstall Warframe, that will make some space. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Can't do that. Though I've uninstalled Warframe and installed it lots of times throughout my life. Just to make space. Like, just because I'll like have a break and then I'm like, alright, space time. Had to delete games I was playing to install it. Big for an old game indeed. True. Well, I guess it is an MMO after all. How big? Oh, I wonder how big it actually is. What about that? Oh yes, and Firthland as well. Here you go, my dude. Welcome in. Welcome in. Just gave you access to the Discord there. I missed if you responded to my question about the fellowship as yes. I did see that message and completely forgot. I do apologize. I've been missing some things. I was going to talk about that. Let's see. Can I scroll up to find it? So you don't have to type. Yes. Oh, it was just when Adair raided. That's what got me. But you said, have you seen the new game that released the other day? The Fellowship. A lot of my LOTRO friends have been playing that recently while they wait for the next expansion. Yes, Fellowship. I've seen some stuff about it. It's an MMO, right? It's nothing to do with Lord of the Rings, if I remember, right? Isn't it, let's see, I think... Oh, shit. Alright, let's kill these guys first. It's more WoW inspired, yes. I have seen some stuff about Fellowship. It's like mythic WoW inspired, right? So it's like very core mechanical MMO. Removed lots of fluff systems. It's very just simple, focused on dungeon crawling. Or just doing dungeons, fighting bosses, and leveling up through that. Yeah, pretty much an MMO endgame with no questing or leveling. Yes, I have heard of it. Personally, that sounds like the most unattractive MMO ever. Personally, completely personally. I get that like a lot of people would love that. But for me, it's like the whole journey, the whole point is the journey for me. It's like, and I remember seeing that and watching some stuff about it, and it looks cool. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the combat and stuff looked pretty fun. Like, you know, the way, the smoothness of things and this and that. But yeah, an MMO, I mean, what is it without the journey? So... the haunted one. Or the twisted one even. Yeah, I also haven't really seen much about it as well. So if you're thinking about playing Fellowship, please don't let me saying that hold you back. Go play it. Go enjoy it. Don't listen to silly Bev telling you what to do. That's not what I try to do at all. I just, you know, give my opinions. Do you think 20 gigs left over for my uni work will be fine? 20 gigs will be fine. What's more important, video games or school? Oh, let. You stand no... There's no chance, Raider. You're in. It's installing. Yes! Journey before destination. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And the journey could be quite quick, you know? But even then... See, as well, I'm not even much of a fan of the destination in regards to MMOs. Like, that's just how I play. So it's like, it's not like... I don't think it's like a bad game or anything at all. Just how I play MMOs isn't really like that. I'll get to endgame and I enjoy it a little bit. But I don't really like grinding at endgame on MMOs. Unless it's an MMO, which I guess like Warframe is kind of an MMO, it's not really. Where the whole game is that grind. I will get around, which is kind of like what Fellowship sounds like in a way, but there's just no like actual story progression stuff, you know, that you would normally. Warframe is complicated, yes. It's complicated. It's like all of the genres, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So a game like that I like because it's like horizontal progression, right? I think that's what it is. But yeah. It's fun to play with friends, but the gameplay is too much like WoW for my liking. Global cooldowns are disgusting. True. Global cooldowns, yeah. Yeah, yep. It is just like... I don't know, I just feel like a game like that, like Fellowship, it's like, why should I play it if it's just that? Like, it doesn't feel like... It feels more like a demo rather than a game. There's a YouTube short about that. Quick, plug the YouTube. Is there? Wait. Did I? I put out a short every day. I forget my shorts. Oh God. Careful, Bev. You've done WoW raids too, so you have an educated opinion. Yes, I do have a slight educated opinion. I have raided in... But I haven't raided in WoW back in like early days of WoW though, which I mean some people would just disregard anything that isn't at that point. But I did raid in the new expansion. What was it? The new one that just came out, End of World or whatever. Not Midnight, but the one before. I had some fun with that. That was fun in some ways. And I've also raided in Classic as well. But both experiences, I will say for retail, raiding was more enjoyable as the goal. And once I got there, it was more fun coming back and doing raid a couple of times. With Classic, I raided more, but it was like, I didn't really want to do it. Or not, like I did want to do it, but I was like getting bored of it very quickly. And I was only really there for that one upgrade. And then, you know, if I didn't get that, I'd be like, well, that was a waste of a night, you know? I wasn't actually like having fun just trying. But the retail raiding experience I had was really fun because we were actually pushing through and trying to do the new bosses. And it was a new raid, so no one really knew what was happening. And everyone's figuring things out. That was quite fun, you know? But then once we got to the end of it, we killed the final boss, I stopped playing pretty much. I was like, cool. I had a really enjoyable experience, but that's it for me. You know, I'm not in to stick around and grind for longer, which I think it's at least nice again that you can do that at any point. But then retail leveling just is like whatever. It doesn't even matter, really. Classic WoW leveling, oh, one of my favorite experiences in video games. Let's see here. I reckon we can just get in there. All right. We'll do these three, and then we are 100% jumping off. All right. It caters to a pretty large niche, as oxymoronic as that is. Yes, yeah. Didn't play WoW, hardcore WoW. I assumed you played that and never tried this like myself. No, I actually have never played... I had played one character on hardcore WoW once, but I don't really get into it. I'll be honest, like I'm not really much of a fan normally of hardcore. Like it's not really something I normally do. Like I'm not like a hardcore gamer, like where I try to play games like that a lot. I find that like if I lose my progress, like I don't like that normally in a game. I don't want to like lose my progress and lose that time, if that makes sense. But I've always loved the concept of hardcore. I've watched a lot of people play hardcore and really enjoyed that, of WoW and other games. Like RuneScape and stuff like that as well. It's really enjoyable to watch. And I've played Lord of the Rings Online for many, many years. And I thought, you know what, maybe I'll, for a bit of fun, just to try, because I've played so many Lord of the Rings characters, right? I've experienced the game so much that I've done all this before, you know. If I was experiencing it for the first time, I probably wouldn't be playing hardcore because I'd want to just experience it, right? But yeah, it was like a perfect opportunity to create a little fun. Oh wait, let's just. Nope. Nope. A really fun experience where we get to. What was I in the middle of saying? So much fun. Nearly dying. I'm the complete opposite since my older brother forced me to play Diablo 2 hardcore with him as a kid. Oh my god. I need the thrill of death loss in games. It's a curse. Well, look, like, that's the thing, man. Like, everyone just enjoys games in a different way. And there is definitely a large love that people have for hardcore. And it does create fun. Like that, I think, is... Even if you don't enjoy hardcore, you can't deny that it does add that element of risk-reward, death-loss, you know, that makes things feel more valuable. This character, to me, feels special because of that. The achievements that I've gotten through and all these things have on top of it the fact that we haven't died, you know? But for me, personally, that's not enough to make my experience better when I would normally play a game, if that makes sense. I think it still adds to the experience, but it removes my other experience, right? But I think like some people just enjoy like a different element of that in gaming, whether it's from your childhood growing up or if it's just something that's just innately who you are, right? But it's cool. It's been really cool to like try out hardcore and LOTRO and meet lots of people that are like very interested in hardcore. These guys pulling from everywhere. Alright, I just used a cooldown. Seems like these guys just pull from wherever. That's alright, because we can just run away. Yes, 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 yes. Defeat the Twisted One. Haven't seen you down to half health often. Yes, is it? Well, when it happens, it's normally very risky situation. Oh my god. No! Oh my god, what? What? Oh! What did I do? What did I do? On any light damage... Wait, dispel... What? What the fuck? Oh my god, guys. I can't fucking believe that. I can't fucking believe that. Oh. No. I had a fucking hell. God damn. Of course we're talking about hardcore stuff and it happens. Avoid the Twisted One. Yeah, making notes. Make notes, Falcon. Make notes. What the hell? Oh my god. Pull up the combat log. Yeah, he had reflect corruption, I think. I think you might be right. Oh my god, look at that. Wait. Critical heal, critical hit, scored a hit, scored a devastating hit with Word of Chaos for 2,430. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bjorn, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Oh. He got a dev hit with a skill. True. It's just insta kill, right? It just literally was like my health. I hope this helps. Oh, it's all good, Bjorn. You didn't have to, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. Wow, guys. Oh my god. We were just about to stop as well. But you know what? I don't think there wouldn't have been anything that I would have done differently there. Like, even if I stopped streaming. Like, actually, this is kind of nice. Because, like, fuck. If we'd done this tomorrow, and I just ran in and did that, and I just died. It'd be like the very start of the stream. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh. Can you hover it? No, I can't. Wow. Was that it, maybe? Target him again and hover it? Nah, it doesn't. It doesn't. That was what brought you low, right? Oh, man. Well. Do we retreat to the, Yes, we retreat. Oh. Retreat him and fight him again. I don't know if I even want to do anything on this character right now. God. That was like an insta-kill, yeah. If that was the first thing that happened, I know. I know. No, I'm not getting my revenge. No. No, that's not allowed. We're done. That's it. That's it for this character. Holy shit. I'm honestly, like, kind of determined to start again. I know that sounds crazy. But... oh, man. We totally just have to speed run the hell out of it, though, right? Rip 1. Rejoice, you can finally make a Rip 1 command! Yes! Do it with a captain? That'd be cool. Definitely with a captain. That would be cool. Yep. Again, exactly. I won't retreat. I'll stay here until it automatically times out. I'm gonna let the timeout go. Oh, man. Go on again. At least hit max level. Ah, well, you go on. You man, I can't believe that, bro. Defeated by a twisted one. Wow. Wow, that's where Huge Jackman's journey ends, guys. You'll be missed. Yeah. Oh, man. I'll sub for a hardcore burglar series. Well, look, like, I was thinking of trying, like, some of the other classes hardcore. I thought that'd be cool. We could do that. But yeah, I'd like to make like a captain that I actually level up and make into a main at some point as well. So that would be cool. Maybe I'll start like a series for LOTRO of just like playing through sort of like on landscape, maybe max landscape captain, but not hardcore. But yeah, could try some random things. I believe you're next. You'll do even better. I believe. Yeah, it's the thing because I'll probably want to do Bjorning again at some point because I feel like I'm not going to be able to get to max level on another class. I don't know, but I'd like to try some other classes to see how viable that actually is because I have no idea. A moment of silence for huge jacked man. Yes. Silence. Huge jacked man. No. Huge jacked man the second incoming. Oh man. GG's. Ad break. Get out of here, ad break. I'm snoozing you. Leave me alone. Twisted ones are crazy. It's the worst part of Moria. Yeah. Honestly, it's a good death. It is true. I wish I could move this. Wait, can I move this out of the way? No, I can't. Damn it. Death, take me. Take me, death. Engulf me in your flames. Take me to a better... Honestly, actually, this was great. I like, yes. On to the next one, you know. Death's here to take me. Finally claim me. Try F1, F12, Yeah, I can't go, I can't go no UI for some reason when I'm in retreat death mode. Maybe it's a chance to get into Warframe, yes. And a moment of silence for Bingo! No, Bingo! No, Bingo! No, we didn't save him. He was just left insane with no memory of who he was or anything. Oh, yes, he finally claimed our soul though. I am free. Honestly, like, yeah, I guess I'm free now. Well, we might have more time to do some different streams. I'm not sure what other things we'll do this week. But yeah. God. I've never had to end a stream with our character dead before. It's so sad. But also, I think you're right, Alette. Like, that was a good death. Oh look, we're spawning back as well. Oh my god. This is it. This is where we stay. No leaving. This is it. We're stuck in our realm. We cannot leave. We cannot leave our circle of death. Oh man. Well guys, I guess your mighty blow defeated the twisted one. Nice. Me like dying finally. Well, I guess we're gonna jump off for the night, guys. I feel like the game's forcing me to jump off now, and I'm like, I don't want to. But yeah, we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do next in LOTRO. I'm sure, like, what would you guys like to see? Because I know it sounds like, you know, you guys would like to see some more hardcore. And I would be down to do a bit more. And I was thinking, because I want to play a lot of different games. I want to jump around doing variety a lot. But it would be cool to keep doing some LOTRO of some kind. I'm not sure whether like I'd want to actually start leveling a character, a captain all the way, that I can do some content along the way with. Whether I'd want to jump in on one of my high level characters that I have, Istelari, I think their name is, who's a lore master, and we could go through the Umber, the courses of Umber, because I'm kind of like at the start of that. Do some endgame stuff maybe. Or whether we, go do hardcore on some different classes. I probably will jump around a bit. Maybe we'll start on Burglar, like something that's really hard, because I probably won't survive that long. And then maybe, you know, end up on like Captain or something like that, or back to Bjorning. So yeah, I guess I'll have to figure out the plan of what we're going to do with that. Yeah, I'm not even sure what I really feel like doing. That's kind of why I'm curious. Man, I find the YouTube, it inspires me to go again, and I find you live once and then you die. I'm terrified of playing now. Firth and I know, right? Oh my god. Literally, we're doing so well for so long. Oh, we never got to the end of Moria to make the next video, but you know what? I will be working on a memorial video for the character, that's for sure. So I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do for that, but we'll do something. Something, yeah. Just like Gandalf died in Moria. Oh my god, true. Oh. Man. You can come back as huge jacked man the white. Yes. Okay. I love that. Yeah. I'd love to see any LOTRO hardcore, but I'm biased. Okay, yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. I'm not really sure what I want to do. But I need to think about it now, guys. I kind of just put off thinking about it because I was like, I'll figure it out when the character dies. I'll figure out what we're going to do in regards to LOTRO. Because I know a lot of you guys do like watching the LOTRO content. So I want to make sure to have some LOTRO in there. But yeah. We've definitely got some room to play some other games now. That's for sure. I'll probably like try to get like a LOTRO stream in a week still though. So we'll do something. Do something for sure. Let's see here. Oh my god, I've got to look at the clip. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so horrible to watch. Wait, let me... Haven't seen you down to half health often. Yes, is it? Well, when it happens, it's normally very risky. What? Situation. Oh my god. Oh my god. There was no moment. Wow. Haven't seen you down to half health off. Oh, I know, like the timing of that. Your final words, a very risky situation. Oh my god. My god. Alright. Display capture. There we go. Wow. Wow, guys. Well, I'm gonna let that sit with me for a bit and go cry myself to sleep. just kidding. Honestly, GG's. Yeah, GG's, guys. That's it. Beverage GG. That's what we're all about, huh? So it was a good game. It was a good run. We got 2 Moria. We got into Moria. Ah, yeah. Maybe do a poll on YouTube. Oh yeah, maybe I will. That's a good idea. Knock on wood. Yep. Let's get a good knock on wood. Can't believe that's what you're talking about. Yeah. That's so funny, the final words as well. God. The optical illusion was trying to warn us. I know, everything about that was trying to warn us. That whole area. Something was off. Look, at least we didn't die falling off, right? Time for a riddle story. Hey, beverage GG. Exactly. Alright, guys. Well, it is a shame having to end it here and jump off. But I do need to get off and go to bed. Lucky you didn't die falling through the floor in my house earlier. That could have happened as well. When that happened, I was like, okay, this could be it. Yep. So, yes, we've had a lot of good close calls in that way. We can't end on a loss. Well, no, get some sleep. Yeah, well, I was going to say the gain from this is that I get sleep, so it's not a loss. But yeah, what a wild ride though. God. Huge jacked man. Oh my god. I need to say like one last goodbye to him. Take your helmet off, huge jacked man. Oh. My friend, you did well. Let's see as well. I should figure out where to send you guys. The next LOTRO stream will be a new beginning. That is a good point. That is exciting. New beginnings are always good. Is the riddle answer Bev, who re-rolls as a female bear? Isabel, yes. And that reminds me, I've got to think about the riddle as well. Oh, okay. I'm going to think about that riddle. But I think my brain capacity is going to be overtaken by thinking about us dying. I can only hope you get back to 55 before me so I can use your gameplay as a guide of what to avoid. I'll use your YouTube VODs for now. Good idea, Firthand. Good idea. Maybe we will just make another Bjorning. I don't know. I just kind of just want to go again with the class. I just want to get to... I want a character at max level hardcore. Like, I'm determined. I'll see. I'll see what I feel like. And by the sounds of it, people are kind of just keen for whatever. So I'll just go with what feels right. And yeah, hopefully that's enjoyable, you know? Huge jack. It's like Strong Woman in South Park, yes. Let me quickly see who's online. Who is online? Okay, Slack Jeff's online. I'm gonna go send a raid over to Slack Jeff. We can tell him how sad we all are. But it finally happened. You can take some shortcuts in leveling next time to get there faster. That is a good point. I could do that as well, for sure. For sure. I may even play a bit of it off stream. I don't know. Maybe. Like, just to kind of get ahead. But also, I kind of don't like the idea of playing it off stream because it's like there's no way to, like, actually show, you know, that I'm hardcore if I died off stream, sort of thing. Yeah. Yes. That's a guaranteed death. Wait, what's a guaranteed death? Dying off stream, or playing off stream. Probably. Yeah. Playing off stream, yep. That is. Alright. Let's see. Death scored a devastating hit with execute on the twisted one for 421,073 damage. Oh my god. The death just bloody slapped that twisted guy. I was thinking of recording it just to make it official. It feels wrong without being able to type /deaths. Yeah, I feel that as well, Fethund. Fetun, sorry. But I think it's one of those things where you just have to, like, just believe. Like, you know, there's no way to really tell. My mentality with it is that in the code somewhere there's probably a way. So what point would there be lying? Because eventually you'll just get found out, right? So live by that and then just tell the truth. Looks like we are getting an ad break incoming. Apologize for that, but I'm going to be sending you guys over to Slack Jeff. But yeah, I might do that now, actually. Send you guys over. I know I've been dilly-dallying around. But what a crazy stream, guys. What a crazy night. I can't believe we died. But we'll be back for more LOTRO, more gaming, more stuff. We'll be doing a couple of streams this week. But yeah, I appreciate everyone hanging out so much. Thank you so much for the support. And yeah, I'll see you guys all next time. All right, guys, stay well then. Have a good one. Peace out. Bye, 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 bye.